Good day. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Minecraft Play. We are looking at my Skyblock world. And since the last episode, I have made the building down project in the Overworld is now complete. You can actually see down there. It's a weird thing, weird transition between sky and blackness that happens there, although the horizon basically remains the same all the way down. So that's interesting. I guess I've never had occasion to see the horizon when I was down that far in the world, I guess. So it's about 128, I think it's 130 from, or 131 from steps down, building using the trapdoor technique, which I worked out and then demonstrated. Not that long ago. Look how far away those clouds are. So here it is. This is actually as low as you can build. If you look at the height here, I'm at minus 63. So these blocks are between minus 64 and minus 63. And when I had the trapdoors, etc., it wouldn't let me build any lower than that. So, which isn't a shock, as minus 64 is in fact the bottom of the world in Minecraft. Now, in terms of the height coordinate, which is y, the y coordinate for some reason in Minecraft. So I just wanted to show you that. I'm going to build out this platform with the idea being that hopefully animals and things will spawn. You know, sheep and whatever, cattle. So that's my big plan. Now it's a long climb back up. So I was thinking that I would maybe do a similar thing in the Nether, not so far down. I don't think there's any point in doing that in the Nether. I wasn't even going to go so far down in the Overworld, but I guess I just got kind of carried away. I might make an intermediate level where it doesn't take quite so long to get down and up. But now that I have this giant ladder from the bottom of the world to the level where my main base is here, I can build easily at any height in between. I guess I could just extend this all the way up to the maximum build height. That would be an exciting project. That's 319, I want to say, meaning 320 is the top of the whatever block you can place, and that would be 253 blocks up from here, so twice as far up as I have built down. So yeah, there's that. The tree farm works nicely. I took a look at I forgot to put some caps on some caps on the height of the trees on the end here when I extended the farm, and it occurred to me that because all of the trees were growing to a height of 4, I should be able to raise the cap height up 1 or 2. So I started by raising it 1 when I placed the caps on this end. You can see this one is higher than these ones. And I might actually jump them up again, because now I'm getting the occasional 5 high tree, and I think 6 should work for oak trees. I don't think they spawn that often, but you know, I had a really giant oak spawn right in this position right here that was really tall. Anyway, I have since chopped it down and put caps on the height of the trees. And so I think I have everything that I wanted to have going into the the Nether, aka the Nether. Do I have food? Oh yeah, I do have food. So I'm going to just compost that, and I guess I'm going to get some fertilizer or bone meal out of that. I'll just, oh, that wasn't much of a boost. Anyway, got a little bit of melon. Maybe I'll take that into the Nether with me. And as some extra food. And my plan there is to build down to a height of 54, which is the height that the causeways on the fortresses spawn are at, I guess. Now I'm not really expecting to see fortresses in the Nether, this being Skyblock and all. But I think, in fact I'm sure, that the only way, I shouldn't say that, I'm not sure. I think that the only way to get to the end dimension is to make Eyes of Ender from Ender Pearls, which requires blaze rods, which as far as I know can only come from blaze men, or blazes maybe is the better term. Still haven't quite figured out what the deal is with that. I feel like if I put that out, I'm screwed. Well, I'm not screwed. I'll have to die to get back into the overworld. Now, what I want to know is which direction is east-west here. This is north, so okay. So this way is west, and that's as good a height as any, or not a height, but a direction. Sorry, west being as good a direction as any. I did build out in that way, in that direction a ways. I should be at 64. No, I'm at 66. Why am I at 66? Oh, I guess I built up from the netherrack and whatever that was there. So anyway, what I wish to do now is, how am I going to get this started? Build. Oh, I have to start one higher. That's what the trick is. So I need to go down 12, I think, or 13, 12 or 13 blocks from here. So what I'm going to do is put a trapdoor there and a trapdoor there. And, oh, I actually don't want that block there. Let's see here, maybe it's always a little nerve-wracking. I'll give myself a chance of picking it up, a slim chance, but a chance. Oh, I got it. Okay, so now I have to open that, close that to mash myself down, and then I will carry on. You have to hold the shift key to build the block underneath on top of by placing it out there on the trapdoor, it then appears underneath, which is not a new Minecraft thing. It's just, as far as I know, that's the only practical way to build downwards. So basically you just do that over and over again, which I did quite a lot of in the fairly recent past. And so I have it down. Now, where are we at here? 62, and I need to go down 8 more. So, oops, what did I just do there? I gave myself an extra trapdoor. This one? Must have been this one. Yeah. Now I've lost count. That's okay. I would prefer not to fall. I'm carrying a fair number of resources with me, although not ridiculous amounts. So if I do, it's not the end of the world, although I shouldn't have to. Maybe if I have some kind of finger spasm or something. Oh geez, perfect timing. That's bad. Don't see me, please. God, that's all I need. 3 more. A ghast targeting me on this wooden structure would be less than ideal. Whoops, damn it. I keep doing that. Is this the height? This is the height. I wonder if I should do it at like 53 maybe. I should probably make this structure, replace the wood with stone. I should have been building with stone probably all the way down. So what am I gonna do? Well, actually no. If I stand up here, that'll be 54. Okay, so I'm gonna do it just right here. Oh, why am I doing this out of wood? Because I'm a donut, that's why. So, what the hell? I'll carry on with my wood just for the immediate surround here. And then I'll surround with stone, and I'll fill in the ladder gaps with stone. Cobblestone. So am I at 54? I am at 54. I think that's where I want to be, because the blazes would, I think, typically spawn at above that height. So if you can't get blazes to spawn, then I don't know. I can't think of any other way to get to the end unless maybe you can get blaze powder from a trader or something. I don't think I've ever seen a trader offer blaze powder. Or maybe from a witch. I also don't think that's really a thing, but let's see here. Time to start using some ladders. I might lose some trapdoors, but because I reclaimed as many as I could from my other project, the ones that didn't fall into the void, I have a metric buttload of trapdoors. Which is a lot, in case you were wondering. A metric buttload is quite a few. Okay, look how exciting that is. Now I will descend. Actually, maybe plant a couple of torches on this platform. I will pick up any trapdoors that are left laying around, and then I will build my second set of ladders. Why do that? I guess it's easier probably than tearing down, and it gives me just a little bit of side-to-side buffer, I suppose. So now I'm going to surround this with stone, cobblestone, and the hope being that if ghasts start blasting away at me, I'll still have something to stand on. Although I should build like a shield wall. I hear a ghast, I don't see one. And then in order to build out, searching for a place where a fortress would be, I'm going to use slabs, and I'm also going to do it at a height where monsters shouldn't spawn on my improvised bridge, unlike the ones that I did up there. Now it's just zombie piglins, which are no big deal as long as you don't. I guess I could go claim that. Oh, there it is up there. I don't have a bow. It'd be nice to maybe get some gas tiers, although I don't know what I'll do with them, so maybe that's irrelevant. Anywho, what am I talking about here? That way. So that way should be west. And it is. And so what I'm going to do is build out like so. Now, I made it 3 wide at the start there. I guess the downside of doing it at this height is I won't be able to place any torches on it to light it up, but nothing will spawn on this anyway. Nothing should spawn on this. I guess the proof is in the pudding, as they say. Oh, wait a minute. I guess I'm slightly too high here, aren't I? Yeah, this is 54.5. Poo. Poo, I say. I think what I actually wanted to do was do it down here. Okay, well, better that I catch that before I get too far. Alright, so that was a mistake, which I can fairly easily rectify now. Good thing I didn't build out a couple of 100 blocks, or I wouldn't have been willing to do this, what I'm about to do, which is remove the ones that I laid initially there. Which I should be just about out to the end of it now. Really? This feels longer than it... Okay, there we go. So, if I... let's see here. This is a little bit of a pain. The zombie piglin above me is groaning away up there. Nothing disconcerting about that. Fortunately, I brought along a spare pickaxe. I wasn't actually expecting to be... Bye-bye. Bye-bye, slab. I wasn't expecting to be removing a bunch of material, but I guess it's just as well that I brought it along. Or a spare one along. Although I have enough material to make an extra. I don't have very many ladders left though, do I? Okay, let me just extend the... Probably just be quicker to do it this way. Extend this middle bit out all the way until they match up. And you know what? I can place a torch by putting another slab down, just like that. That's just for my own, I guess, perception more than anything. It's not required because these blocks, the slabs rather, are at a half height. Nothing should spawn on top of them. I'm not actually going to build it out 3 wide initially. That'll be a project for later on. And then my hope is that I'll get some blazes or whatever you call those shadow skeletons or charred skeletons or whatever they are. I can't remember their name. Shades maybe? No, that doesn't sound right. My hope is I'll get one of those things to spawn out on the... Oh wait, I can't. Oh, I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot, aren't I? Damn it. Okay. My plan of doing this in such a way that monsters can't spawn on it is kind of ill-conceived, I just realized. Because if I want monsters to spawn, like I was just talking about, they have to be able to spawn, which means I can't have the causeway at a half-height block. Okay, scratch that thought. I guess I'll just have to light up the areas that I care about keeping monster free. That's okay. It's not a big deal. So back to what I was saying, my hope is that I'll get, blazes or the burnt skeletons, or is there anything else that would spawn in a fortress? That might be about it, actually. I guess some regular piglins, which wouldn't be ideal because I don't have any armor or anything. But I guess if I have a bow, I could probably deal with those guys, or I could just perish a whole lot. So I'm actually going to run out of... Something spawned out there. I'm going to run out of slabs already, which is probably okay. This is not terribly exciting. I just wanted to basically demonstrate the plan, as well as kind of work it out for myself as well. I had a rough plan, but as you might be able to tell, I hadn't worked out all the details. My thinking on the half height so that monsters wouldn't spawn on this causeway that I'm building, the physically impossible causeway, but that's true of a lot of things in Minecraft, means that my plan for finding places where basically which correspond to a fortress, where a fortress would be in the Nether. Obviously I can't do that if everything's at a half height. So that's what it's going to look like. I'll widen it out to 3 to give a little more spawning area. Obviously I can't light up the whole thing or nothing will spawn, so much for that thought. Can I get past these guys? Hopefully. Oh god, they just about pushed me off, didn't they? That's lovely. You jerk faces. Go away. Jeez, there's a whole bunch of those buggers. Now, I could actually hunt piglins for... zombie piglins for gold nuggets and golden weapons, and maybe even occasional golden armor, which would allow me to cover myself in golden armor. Crappy as that is, it's better than no armor. So anyway, I'm not going to do that right now. I ain't going to do that right now either. What I will maybe do before I head back to the overworld is do another round of... That wasn't my intention. Do another round... oh gosh. Another layer of cobble on the outside of this platform. Everything's a bloody platform in Skyblock, isn't it? A bloody bleeding... Hey, where did my other torch go? Oh, it's on the other side. Durr. What I'll do maybe is plant a couple of torches there, and there. I should also think about a ghast shelter, I suppose. Well, hasn't been much of an issue so far. Look at all those piglins. Zombie piglins. Let me see, if I wanted to cheese off the zombie piglins without having them come and kill me, I could block off these sections. Then I could do that and then hack at their legs. Oh, I can't reach them. Really? That's dumb. There we go. Now they're all going to come and try and kill me. Which, oh, they're going to fall off, aren't they? I guess what I have to do if I'm going to do this is build a platform for them to stand on. Oh, there's one. One whole nugget. That's it for piglins that can reach me. Those guys over there, if they sense me, will try and get me. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's see here. If I were to light up, say, there, and then build myself a little combat platform here. Oh, why did I do that before I build it out, you say? That's a good question. No good reason. So then I feel like 3 wide should actually be enough. And then put that there so that they can't... Oh, there will occasionally be mini zombie piglins, won't there? I guess I should build myself a little standing room as well. Anyway, hopefully the little zombie piglins... if they kill me, they kill me. Whatevs, I got bugger all for equipment. Alright, well that was kind of interesting, and I got myself one single golden nugget, so there you go. I could do the same thing on each of these other branches of the skywalks and maximize a bit of a fighting zone. So there we are. Doesn't get much more exciting than that, does it? And the sun is going down. I think I will chop down this tree here. Hopefully get more than one sapling out of it. And yeah, wow, what fun. Crescent moon. That is, I can never remember, is that waxing or waning? I think that's waxing. Oh, there's one sapling. Nice. Yeah, I hadn't thought about gold and nuggets being a source of metal. That's probably my easiest source of metal in this whole game, actually, is golden nuggets from zombie piglins. I mean, I should be able to get some iron ultimately out of zombies, but so far nothing. I need to figure out a way to have more zombies spawn in such a way that I can kill them, and that will ultimately should allow me to have some more iron, or any iron. They should drop copper once in a while, but you can't build armor out of copper, so it doesn't really help me too much, I don't think. You gonna give me another sapling? Come on, give me another sapling. Come on, give me a sapling, come on. You know you want to. It always feels like there's a higher drop rate when you let the leaves I guess, break down naturally. As opposed to, oh, phantoms. Really? Phantoms? Crap on a crutch. I don't want to fight phantoms right now. Allow me to run inside and sleep. That will take care of the phantoms. Obviously, I spent a few nights without sleeping in a bed. Hello, Monsieur Phantom. You guys aren't dying in as quite a big a hurry as I would have hoped. They're a little preoccupied with being on fire, I think. Too preoccupied with being on fire to bother me. Oh, no membranes. No membranes fell. All right. I don't know if that's something you would expect to happen or not. One more sapling. Yay! Okay, now that I have two surplus. Oh, geez, that was quick. That's unusual for a tree to grow so quickly, spontaneously quickly. All right, well, anyway, as I'm going to sit here waiting for saplings to fall, I might as well sign off. Hey, there's a zombie standing up there. Oh well. I do have ideas about how to improve this spawner, so maybe that'll be my next project. Either that or getting metal from the piglins, I guess. I never did say a thought that crossed my mind a couple of times, which was, it would be nice if you could actually just run into a fortress, but I suspect that won't happen, as it feels like it's kind of against Skyblock, if that makes sense. Because I don't know if this is true or not. I have no idea. I don't know if a fortress will spawn in the Nether or not. My hope, though, is that where a fortress would have spawned, had there been, any terrain generation, that the monsters that would be associated with that will spawn. Because if they don't, as I've already said, I don't think you can get to the end dimension, which means you won't be able to beat the dragon, which means you won't be able to win the game. And I think that is, I guess I don't even know this to be true. I think that is the point of Skyblock, is figuring out a way to beat the game with such a limited amount of resources. But I do not know for sure if that's true. See, look at this. No, I guess I got one sapling drop. One sapling out of that entire canopy. Feels very stingy. It happens sometimes, so it would be conceivable that you get your one sapling from that chest in the Nether, and then you're done. No more saplings, because you don't get any falling from the canopy. But anyway, so it could easily happen, but thankfully it hasn't, and it didn't, and it won't. I wouldn't think so now that I've got 6 or 7 of these birch saplings now, so the odds of running out of them are, I think, considerably less. I'd have to have probably 7 trees without any additional saplings dropping for that to happen. All right, so there's the state of the base, etc. at the moment. I'm going to have to put a cap on that building at some point. A roof. All right, so I thank you for watching. You take good care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. Bye.